Mad Knicks giving you a recap of tonight's game. Let's just get right into it, man. I ain't even gonna waste your time, man. Tonight's game was a fun game, man. The way it ended, the way it started, it was kind of like, I don't know how this is gonna go. We finished strong, man. We finished strong, man. So let's just get right into it, man. First quarter, early turnovers. We had 5 early turnovers in the beginning of that first quarter. It's just turnovers after turnovers, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. They was upping the ball pressure on us, and their length was giving us problems. I just got to be real with that. Like, outside of quickly, everybody on their team is 6'6" and up. They all tall guys and lengthy. So it seemed like that was giving us trouble at first in the beginning. And then, of course, we didn't have Mitch and we didn't have Deuce, which I just don't understand it. The logic doesn't make sense to me. Like, we knew we was having a back-to-back, and you chose to play them the first night of the back-to-back, knowing you wasn't going to play them on the second night. But the second night, we're playing against an Atlantic Division foe. We need that win more than we need a Sacramento Kings win. It just don't make sense to me. Like, either that wasn't a part of the plan and that just sprung up, or that was always a part of the plan, and that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why we wouldn't have Mitch and Deuce, and we're hot. We're hot. We're on a 3-game winning streak. Like, we need those guys. We need Mitch. We need Deuce. Even though Deuce has been up and down, who knows? He could get hot tonight. Like, I just don't understand the logic. It had me really pissed off going into this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. And we had to go into our bench fairly early. Like, we was damn near empty in the bench. Early, you had to. Second night of a back-to-back. Jalen Brunson has an illness. We don't have Mitch. We don't have Deuce. I don't know. I didn't understand that part. I don't know if that's the medical staff, if that's the coach. I don't know if that's the job. Everybody organizationally have to make sense of this. And at some point, it's January. Mitch got to play back-to-back at some point. At some point. Like, come on. But I digress. We wasn't boarding, which is really another reason was getting me mad. We wasn't grabbing no rebounds in that first quarter. It seemed like they was getting second chance points after second chance points. It was just like ridiculous. Like, second quarter, good energy, specifically from OG. OG, that second quarter, he started to ratchet up. He was kind of like the lone wolf because everybody else just wasn't bringing much of anything. He was the lone wolf keeping us within that 12. We was get it down to 10, and they go back up 15, but then we get it back to about 8 or 10. Like, it was OG, man. He was cooking early. He was getting wavy early. Turnover after turnover in that second quarter. We had 11 turnovers in that first half. I mean, like, now their ball pressure was ratcheting up on us, but it was us too, man. Like, I mean, I understand aggressive turnovers, but we're taking too much chances with passes that don't make sense, that we don't need at that moment. I just, like, we're fumbling the ball. Like, we got to start doing some dribbling drills because it's just like ball pressure affects us so much, and we don't counter that with applying ball pressure. We always get ball pressured. We gotta, like, do something about that. It doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't matter who bring up the ball. I mean, Jalen is the only sure-handed one, but everybody. And even when we're not bringing the ball, even in half-court sets, OG is trying to dribble between 2 defenders. Jalen is trying to do that. Or Cat, of course, at some point, you got to dribble between people at some point in time. But we're bumbling and fumbling and losing the ball. Our ball handling has to get way better than what it is, man. Like, come on, man. We ended the half on a good note. We definitely ended the half on a good note. We ended the half on a good run, which was an abysmal first half, let's be real. We looked lifeless. We didn't really bring no energy. We looked discombobulated. I mean, we were all over the place, man, to say the least. Except for OG, we was pretty much all over the place. Third quarter, OG started putting the team on his back. An and 1 here, 3-pointer there. It was like, all right, OG, you following up. Like, you're not just going to let that be a first half thing. Like, I'll be bringing that in the second half. Copy, OG. But more turnovers, man. More turnovers, turning over the ball, stupid passes. It's just like a Tyler Kolek turnover. Tyler Kolek had one would-be turnover, then he had an actual turnover. Mike Brown starts blacking on him like, yeah, bro, like, it's like Tyler Kolek sometimes. That's why he's raw still. There are time and places to take chances. Don't take the chance right now, man. Like, use your head. That's my problem with Kolek. He do dumb shit. That middle of that third quarter on, we started to fight back. That middle third quarter, we started to scrap back. Josh energy picked up. Threes from Mikal and Shamet. That started to get us reeling. That Josh steal to a layup, a couple rebounds. Then Mikal and Shamet hit a three apiece. That started to get us going a little bit. Then it just started to go crazy. OG was wilding. Like, OG had a steal to a Yammies. Then he had a blow-by layup. Then he had a block that led to a Mikal layup. That was possession after possession after possession. Then Mikal started to get active. Mikal on that layup. Then Mikal get a steal. Then he get a floater. Then he get a layup from that behind the back pass from Cat. Cat caught the ball behind the back. Mikal with the layup. It was like, and it was back to back to back to back. It was like, okay, like, this is my first time throughout this whole season that I could say Mikal was wilding. He was wilding. It's the first time I'm ever, it's crazy. And I'm finally saying Mikal was wilding tonight. We were on a 27-4 run in that third quarter. Wingstop owned that third quarter. Let's be real. And if you want to throw Josh in that Wingstop, you could throw him in there too. But primarily, OG and Mikal was wild in that third quarter. Fourth quarter, Mikal starts wilding even more. A three, fadeaway shot, layups. Mikal had like 5-6 layups. This is the most layups probably Mikal has had like in a game all season. Layup, fadeaway, 2-3. Like, he was wilding. And then at that point, everybody was making in threes. We had 3 consecutive threes at one point. Mikal hit a 3, then Shamet hit a 3, then Josh hit a 3. It was threes galore. Like, everybody was hitting threes. Like, we didn't really have a crazy game from Jalen. We didn't have to, or Cat. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's why I keep trying to tell people, we are our only problem. We haven't had a game where Mikal and OG both was wilding at one game. Mikal is usually doing, then OG is doing really good. And we haven't really had no games where it's been vice versa. We really haven't. We haven't had a wild out Mikal game and a regular OG game. It's always either OG's wilding and Mikal is just here and there. This is the first game where Mikal was wilding. If we could get them two to do that and play like that, come on, man, that changes the whole landscape. With Josh doing what he do, Shaman giving you what he's giving you, Jalen could do what he do. Like, that changes everything for this team. It really does, man. Wingstop was on one tonight, man. Wingstop was on one tonight. This was Wingstop's game. I don't care what nobody else got to say. And you want to sprinkle Josh in that Wingstop? Cool. This wasn't a real great scoring game for Cat, but he had 22 boards, though. He was on the glass. I ain't gonna lie. He was on the glass. Like, and it wasn't just one of those, like, I'm just grabbing rebounds just because the other team is missing so much shots, so I'm just gonna grab. Nah, he was kind of on the glass. Like, he was kind of on a. He wasn't Mitch-esque, but he was a fake Mitch, though. I ain't gonna lie. OG's defense is nuts. The way he plays the passing lane, the way he gets steals, swipes. I mean, like, yo, like, his length, his anticipation is like. That length wear anticipation is different. Like, it really is. Like, when he's playing like that and he's giving you offense, forget about it, bro. See, this is where you sit there and you go, that's an all-star. If he could give you that every single night, all the time, without any dips in play, that's an all-star. It's just sometimes OG goes through the... He don't go up and down, but he's up for a while, and he's up for a long while. Then he goes down for a little bit, and then he goes right back up for a long while. But if he could just be either moderate and then up and then high to moderate. If he could stay, if his ceiling is what his ceiling is, what we see tonight, but his floor is an 18-point game, 17-point game, 2-3 steals, 6 rebounds, that changes everything, bro. This game turned into a blowout quickly. He struggled. He's been hot, like, you know what I mean? So RJ was in, Ingram is always going to cook, and Scotty Barnes is an inconsistent basketball player. He just is. This was a win we needed, man. I came into it thinking like, yo, we don't got Mitch, we don't got Deuce, oh God. And then the way we started out, it was like, oh my God, conceding today's game. We was like, all right. But maybe they always knew, man, we could beat them without Mitch and Deuce. We could smoke this team. And they proved me wrong, man. I mean, I don't never pick against this team, but it's like the Raptors are hot. The Raptors are a hot team, man. Like, they are a force to be reckoned with. I think personally, record-wise, more than it is gameplay. The way they play, I look at them and I go, huh. But every time you see I see them win games. Their record says they win games. You look at the players have names. So you go, oh, okay, I guess I could see it. But when I watch them play, I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's just not high octane enough. Like, it's not enough firepower. And then the defense is not really, it's okay. I don't know. We'll see. You know, anything can happen, but this was a really good, impressive win. Papa Left has his own Twitter spaces, and the way they were talking in the first half, you would have thought like a season injury or two happened, like to, you know what I mean, a star player, or like they was in the doldrums in that chat room. I said, and I ain't gonna lie, I felt the way too. I'm like, yeah, it is bad. Once we started to cook, it was like, oh, okay. I just want us to start off warm instead of always having to be this kind of like trailblazing, if you will, like comeback where we just like coming from a 15-point deficit and then we end up blowing them out. But come on, man, we got to come out a little bit more ready than that. Now, it was a back-to-back, and maybe it is tired legs. We got to give them a little grace, but come on, man. Let's get on to the scuttlebutt of today, man. Giannis put out that, I guess him and Milwaukee came to an agreement that they should move on. So now, the trade deadline is next Thursday. So now they're all looking for, the best deal possible, etc. Look, man, when it concerns the Knicks, I spoke about this in prior videos. I'm kind of good on Giannis, and I'm saying kind of. I don't mind Giannis. If it's going to be a Mikal and Cat led deal, I'll take Giannis. I'm not throwing in Deuce, and if some other team wants to get him, by all means, man. Because I have questions, even though he is Giannis. Him and Jokic been the best two players the past 6-7 years. 5, 6, 7 years, if you will. So there's no denying the talent, but I question the fit with this team. I question the fit with him, with what position he's going to play. If he's going to play power forward, well, then he needs a stretch 5 on our team. We're not going to have a stretch 5 if he comes on this team. So that's going to be an issue. Him and Mitch, they're just going to clog the paint, man. Giannis is not a shooter. And Giannis wants the ball in his hand, but we have Jalen who wants the ball in his hand. Now, Jalen can play off ball, and it does help when Jalen is playing off ball, but he also does like the ball in his hands too. I just question the fit, man. I think Knicks fans specifically, this is where I call out Knicks fans, we're just so gung-ho over the shiny object. Every year, possibly, there's going to be some guy that possibly can be available. Knicks fans, Knicks media, or even outside media that always want to pinpoint the Knicks as a trade destination, or maybe it is their agents who wants to somehow get more in a return, or the team wants to get more in return, so they throw the Knicks name out there, knowing that'll drive up the price more. It doesn't always have to be us trading in a piece for a better piece, because there's always going to be possibly a better piece out there. We don't need to have all the better pieces. We just looking for the best fit, the best chemistry, you know what I mean? A cohesive unit, a team that has synergy, and these things take time, man. So to think that we're going to get a Giannis and automatically we're going to win it, and then we don't, I don't know. I have questions about it, even though it's Giannis. You gotta try. I get it. I'm no fool. You gotta try. I'm not giving up the farm for Giannis. I'm not. He want to be here that bad. He has one more year left. So after next year, he'll be a free agent. He could come. You said you want to be here, right? Let it be known to any team, yo, if it's not the Knicks, I'm not gonna re-up. So y'all just gonna have me for a year, and then I'm gonna be a free agent after next year, and then we'll figure it out from there. That's what he needs to do, man. Otherwise, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good, man. Like I don't really I question the fit with everything, with all of it, and I question how desperate will Leon be. Is Leon gonna be so desperate to where he's gonna want to give up the farm for Giannis? Don't do that, bro. I didn't want Cat in the first place. I don't love Cat as a basketball player, but hey, man, I think we more so to focus on getting our players right than we are trying to trade them for something better. I just don't see that as the right course of action. I just don't see it working. You got your ones here and there. Kawhi got traded halfway through to Toronto. They won the championship. I'm sure you can bring up one or two where it has worked. I don't see it as a real true way to get this team over the hump this year. Now, years later, cool, but then Giannis is hurt right now, so we're going to be without him for a couple weeks, maybe a month. That's a problem, and he has an injury history, and he is older. I don't love it, but again, you got to do it. He's Giannis, man. You have to. But not the farm. Cat, Mikal, that's it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to be a prisoner in the moment. The way Mikal was playing tonight, if we could get that Mikal, we don't need a Giannis. I mean, and that's why I say we should get our players right. Because if we got everybody playing together and everybody cooking in their own right, like how we have it tonight, or there's other games where we have had it, we are unbeatable. What we have in front of us is good enough, man. Like, just get it together. That's all. Mad Knicks here, man. That's a quick little recap, man. It's not really much the way it turned out. My expectations after that first quarter was like, oh boy, here we go with this again. But we pulled through, man. We pulled through. So be back home on Friday. We play the Trailblazers. So I'll be covering that game, of course. And yeah, man, Mad Knicks here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on @KMalls_ on Twitter. And we out of here, man. Let's go Knicks.